space. Look.
Meditation time. Time to quiet the mind. Time to raise the vibe with the crowd. Time to feel alive. Hi, Tribe. What's really good? I hope you had a wonderful healing weekend. I hope you did things that were kind for yourself. I'm still doing things that are kind for myself today. And we just wanted to tune in tonight. We have a beautiful meditation coming, so please stick around or catch the replay. We always post them. You can always catch the replay on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook as well. I do want to mention Facebook. They have changed the way that we can interact. So if you're commenting to me, I normally can't see you the way that they've got this set up. So I do want to kind of let you know in advance if it seems like I'm not hearing or seeing your comments. I ended up seeing comments the other day for the other video, and I didn't even know you were on with me, my beautiful friend. So, yes. So Kingston has a connection tonight for us. I have an animal connection, a very special animal connection that came to me recently. And a little sound healing, a little stone healing. Kingston.
Instagram.
You know what? I don't know what is your problem with Instagram. Seriously.
I think it's fourth grade.
I am just enjoying, it's kind of late. We're East Coast, so it's kind of late night for us. But I was really called. I had actually been wanting to come on last night, and I was really, really called to get on tonight. So I'm here. I've shown up. I know it's a little bit late. It's probably better for my West Coast people, or my night owls on the East Coast. But again, this is multidimensional. This is timeless. So y'all can catch the replay anytime. Put your energy into the meditation and help us with our mission here. Okay. So I do have my green juice tonight. You guys know how I love to rock with my green juice. It makes me feel so good, feeding the good guys in the belly, right? And tonight I actually have, so this is a cold pressed juice I buy. It's called Suja, but I have been adding this great new product I've been trying from Purium. I wanted to share with the tribe. It's called 40X Aloe Vera. And I am a brand partner for this company, just so you know. And I can get you, I forget what I have, $50 off or something, your first order. But I did a whole transformation with them. I love their supplements. I still am drinking their meal replacement shake daily and taking their different supplements. I really love them. I stopped all my other vitamins. I mean, I was spending so much money all over the place. It made it so much easier. I just buy in one place, and it's a place that supports me and I can actually make money off of by sharing it. So, and it really helps. It really feels good in my body. I know what feels good. So I was buying aloe vera juice at Sprouts or Kroger at the grocery store, right? And spending, like $10 a week or something crazy. And then having to like lug the glass jars and having them in the fridge and all this stuff that I was doing, and if I didn't use it in time, it would like really go bad quickly. I would have to like freeze it and make ice cubes out of it. And one of the stores, Kroger, started to discontinue the product. So I was like, oh my goodness, where am I going to get my aloe juice? It really helps. It's helped me on my healing journey, and it's helped with my digestion hugely if you have any, without becoming a crutch for your body. So aloe vera, I'm not a doctor, but I am a person that has learned a lot on my journey and feels and looks a whole lot better than I did about 10 years ago, let me tell you. There was a point that I questioned if I was even going to, last too much longer in this vessel. And now I am vibrant and loving life and feeling so good. So I just want to share that with y'all. If you're interested, let me know, and I can send you my code. I can send you more information. I've just only been drinking it for a few days now, but I'm really liking it and enjoying it. And I do believe it's something that I will continue to do because it makes sense. Okay, I want to support a company like this instead of a big box company at Kroger that has a pharmacy, especially. Even Sprouts. I mean, they were so tyrannical with everything going on. Treating people like they were slaves, honestly. So if we can support companies like this that are like-minded, that believe in true health, that want to support our freedoms, that want to support Mother Earth, because they are as plastic free as possible. That's a company I want to do business with. That's a company I want to align with. And so that's something that's catching your heart as well. You can become a brand partner too. Just let me know and I can talk to you about how to do that too. So, all right. Now that that's out of the way, because I really want to share that tonight. It's really been changing my life and making me feel so good. All right. So before we started, I would love to just kind of cleanse the space with a little sound healing. I realized I forgot to reach out to my mom. It's probably late. I like to tell my mom when I go live so she can hop on with us. We miss you, Mamacita.
Oh.
Love that sound. All right. That feels good, right? Maybe a little chime. We call in the magic that we all have, right? That's residing in our hearts and our souls. And tonight I'm sending some special stone energy, so please stay open to receive. We have a beautiful selenite wand, and this piece is actually available in my shop. I don't always bring that for sharing, but it was calling to me today. It has all the chakras engraved or carved or whatever, like in the front of the wand. It's so beautiful, and I think this is going to help get all of our chakras restored, rejuvenated, cleansed, aligned, right? Ready to go. Okay, so stay open to receive. Oh, that feels so good. I'm receiving it too. I love me some selenite. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, if you don't have selenite in your collection, you must get some. This is a friend to all other crystals and stones. So definitely a good buddy and a great gift. A lot of healers that I know, medicine people, massage people, keep some of that under their massage bed or, the place where they're helping their clients or their patients. So, beautiful stone. Very, very healing. Very restorative, very cleansing. Okay. Yes, now we get to do Kingston's connection and light this candle. What are we lighting this candle in honor of tonight, Kingston? So, okay, this is talking about Kingston's symbol tonight was the cat. So we're on whatismyspiritanimal.com. It talks about how cat helps hone your confidence and ensures the right timing so you can hunt down reliable options that position you with perfection. Teaching you when to act and when to wait is one of cat's greatest gifts. So this is talking about timing. This is talking about patience, right? Because sometimes we want to jump and divine timing isn't that's not what's supposed to be happening, right? And we're pushing too hard, right? Or we're getting frustrated, we're getting impatient. These are feelings that can really clog up our creation process, our motivation, our inspiration, right? And our energy, what we do. So it's really important to keep an eye on that. Be mindful of any areas that you might be pushing too much or not being patient with the timing, because everybody is at a different place. Please make sure we're not comparing to each other. Okay. Because soul journeys, our human vessels, we are all so unique and different. And we are all here with different pieces to the puzzle. Okay. So it's really important to understand, somebody might have the last piece to the puzzle and it's going to take them a really long time, right? To be the last one to get their piece in. They'll be the last one. So that timing for them is integral. They are so important, even though they had to wait that long to put their piece and make that puzzle be complete. So really think about that, and people talk about this a lot, it's not that end goal, it's that journey. And we talk about this a lot here with the tribe, I thought I should mention, I was like, oh my goodness, my third eye was just itching like crazy. And then I like poked my other eye. It was so strange. I don't know if you caught that on camera, but something there significant. I'm gonna let that resonate for a minute. Something there about, while you're working your intuition, don't let your physical, your vessel, you got to keep protecting that and don't let that be harmed. And I think that really goes back into the self-care that I'm always preaching about, right? Because the more cleansed, the more clear, the more well your vessel is treated, the more better it's going to treat you and the things that you do and everything that you move forward with, all of your creative passions, right? So it's really important that this is taken care of so you can keep doing your endeavors. Okay, even if you're somebody out there like a warrior, like a messenger, or somebody that's out on the front lines, doing things right now. I know there's a lot of you, okay? And it's really important that you continue to self-care and love and take that time, because you can do all that work in the 3D. You can be over here and doing all this work in another dimension. You can be working on your intuitive, abilities and whatnot, and just completely be ignoring what you're here on this planet with, what you've been blessed with, what you've been given to be on your mission, to do this journey. So it's really, really important. I'm just going to stress that again because of that, what just happened physically. I wanted to share that message. And it's a message that I've been learning for years now, because I had many, years doing advocacy and being out on the front lines and going, door to door to the legislators, door to door to help get politicians' votes, being really, really involved in a lot of the movement things, events and speakers and volunteering and showing up at the rallies. And there was a point where it was like, whoa, my body was like screaming for help. I still wasn't feeling good, even though I was trying to heal. I was starting to eat better, treat it better. It didn't really fully start getting back to, like a place of normalcy until I like chilled out on that and took a step back and realized that I was out of balance. I was out of whack. And then I had more to work on here before I could ever take on the world and think that weight of that was going to be on my shoulders. So a lot to learn if you're somebody that, needs a fellow, warrior to talk to about that sort of thing. I'm always here. I'm always a shoulder to lean on. So let's see, I wanted to share tonight. I was really called to spin this thing for us. Some clearing. Like that. And I guess we could try to see if I can look down at Facebook. I don't think anybody's been on yet. Oh, my eye is still hurting me. That's so funny. I don't know that I've ever done that. I was literally like itching my third eye with this finger and then like poked my eye with my other finger. And I have little claws here, some little sharp little talons. So not something that I wanted to put in my eye. But it woke me up even more. I was already awake. So cat spirit, let's get back to that message. I'm already so off track. You know me. It's really not off track. That's what I was just talking about. It's divine, right? Reminding ourselves, being mindful of that. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment, man. So I have like these, these mantras now, and these things that I say to myself, like when I'm, like running behind, with man-made time, right, and scheduling and whatnot. I say to myself, I am never behind. I am always on time. I am always divine, right? And so I do this to help myself feel better and not stress, because it's not going to help anything, right? It's really not. And those affirmations and those things help me bring back to perspective that, yeah, that's right. I am always divine. I am always on time, because any other time that I've been concerned and rushing around trying to get somewhere, like when I get there, it's just fine. It's just perfect. Like everything's good, and It's a part of me. It's a part of who I am. It's a part of it's a family thing. It's part of how my mom was, with time, not really having that full understanding of the man-made construct of time. Okay. Where I come from, time is not what we think of time here. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's go back to the cat symbolism for Kingston and get this beautiful candle lit so we can go on our sacred journey here tonight on our meditation. The cat spirit animal also appears when you face a task that you feel you are incapable of completing. Cat says, don't be a scaredy cat. Your spirit animal is resourceful and adaptable. Sometimes you have to shake things up and get out of old patterns, change your thinking, and you'll change the outcome. Okay. It says also when there are people or situations in your life from which you need distance, cat spirit enters as an aid and says you're too close for a decent perspective. Pause, think, and listen to your inner instincts. Cat spirit animal also bears a message of balance. Life is all about opposites, work and play, or action and rest. If you're working too much, it's time to get your paws on a feather toy and romp to your heart's content. If you never stop moving, find that sun puddle, relax, and enjoy a much needed cat nap. I love that message. And that is exactly what we are going to be lighting our candle to tonight. Okay. Balance. And especially in this day and age, it is so easy to get caught up in that rat race, right? And feeling that you're constantly going and you just can't stop and you just can't. And it's like you get rewarded for being a workhorse, right? But is that really what we're meant to do? Is that what we're here on this planet to do? What's that saying? I remember. Who always said that? I'm trying to remember, either my dad, somebody I remember hearing it all the time. You don't live to work. You work to live. You don't live to work. You work to live. And so when you say that to yourself and you put that into perspective, it's like, yeah, wait a minute, I'm here for other reasons. I'm here for enjoyment. It's our birthright to experience joy and bliss and love, right? And all these wonderful things and sovereignty, especially sovereignty. So, hey, my friends, good to see you on tonight. We're going to get started with our meditation. But we're talking about the cat symbolism. And so tonight, this message of balance, if you're somebody that's working too much, and you're not giving yourself care, you're not doing things that are kind for yourself, because that's the true form of healthcare. And once you start doing that, you're going to see a lot of things change around you, okay? Because when we value ourselves, when we know our own self-worth, and we give ourselves and we nurture ourselves, that is when the true magic happens, right? So we're going to just light this this is a juicy strawberry candle from my friend's shop. I love her so much. Serendipity Dews. Just sending out, stay open to receive that beautiful blessing. This is a blessing of balance, of harmony, of remembering to honor your inner child, remembering to play, remembering to choose joy and bliss, because it is our choice to experience these things. Yes, just sending it out here to YouTube, to Facebook, all our friends in all the different magical places, and of course, Instagram. Stay open to receive that beautiful, balancing, harmonizing energy. And after having our selenite tonight energy with the restoring and the rejuvenating, this is a beautiful, beautiful balance for us energetically. I love that. All right, let me get a little more green juice, and I think we'll get started on our meditation. It's so good. All right.
Mama wants to.
Okay, well, you're going to have to wait until we get done, okay? All right. Or you can go out. You can go. I think Dad's out there. You can go out if you want. If you don't want to join the meditation. Make sure you take your milk and stuff with you, your book. Okay? And shut the door.
Down here because I'm coming back down.
Okay. Well, I'm meditating, so make sure you just take care of the doors and stuff, okay? All right. All right. So I would just say, everybody get comfortable. Maybe you want to dim your lights. Maybe you want to put on some meditation music. light a candle, some sage, Palo Santos, whatever it is that makes you feel relaxed and comfortable. No judgment here on how you like to meditate. There is no rule. So if you want to lay down, if you want to stand up, if you want to sit like I am, please just be as comfortable as you can, because it's all about just relaxing, deepening your breath, and then, being willing to open your soul and your heart and your creativity to join me on this little journey that we're going to go on. Okay, so we're going to start to deepen our breaths. And I want to just have you breathing so deeply that you can feel it up the back of your spine coming up and then cycling it, right? You're going to just light up that brain with oxygen and then cycling it back down the front of your spine, releasing and letting go. So really just breathing in the good stuff, right? And then letting out that which we no longer need. Okay. Doing a little wing wiggling, relaxing those shoulders, letting the tension just fall down, dripping down our bodies. Okay. Let's take a little trip with me, try. You can take my hand. You can just simply follow behind. We have found this beautiful little forest path that we are going to journey down together. It's a lovely sunny day, comfortable and warm. And as we start to walk down this path, it gets greener and lusher. You can feel the beautiful grass beneath us just tickling our legs, and the breeze cleansing our bodies and our auras. The birds are singing, chirping. And we're walking down through this beautiful magical forest alongside a babbling brook leading down to a pond. As we walk towards the pond, the sun is shining, glimmering down on that beautiful water. You see the movements, gorgeous energy. And we're called down to the edge here of the pond where there's a beautiful big patch of moss, healing moss, for all of us to sit. And at the edge of the moss is this beautiful soft sand for all of us to stick our bare feet into and just ground into that beautiful sand. And as we sit, we are being called to write a word, an intention for Mother Earth, for ourselves, for all the souls that inhabit this planet, all the creatures. This one word that you would like to see manifest. Maybe it's love, maybe it's peace, maybe it's unity. There's so many options, so many beautiful options: joy, bliss, freedom, justice, sovereignty, whatever that is for you. And you're going to just write that into the sand in front of where you're sitting. Okay, each of us is going to have our own word. And this is going to energetically be sent to the collective, to ourselves, to the world, to Mother Earth herself. And we're going to start to ground in as we sit here. And we start to feel the roots coming down from our bodies, down into the ground beneath us. Miles and miles drilling down through the earth until it gets to this beautiful crystalline core, golden light. Each of us are tapping our roots into that golden core. And we're starting to bring that beautiful light, that energy from Mother Earth, her medicine, up into our bodies. And as it enters up our legs, you can feel this beautiful, healing, bright energy grounding us, securing us, feeling very protected. And we can feel it just hit each one of our chakras, the root, sacral, the solar plexus, the heart. Slowly that golden light is just making its way up through the body, up through the chakra centers of the spine. And we keep breathing it in, up through the throat, third eye. We open our crown and allow this beautiful golden energy to pour up out into the cosmos above. This beautiful golden light is shining down from the cosmos all back onto the earth. This is beautiful taking and receiving. Giving and receiving that golden crystalline energy within and then without, up into the cosmos, up all the way out, back onto Mother Earth. Beautiful energy. And now the cosmos is shining this beautiful rainbow light, this crystal rainbow energy down through our crown. And we start to take that beautiful rainbow in, that light goes down through our crown, into our third eye. It's activating us, this beautiful energy, down into the throat. Take more in from the cosmos. And push it down further through our chakra centers, through the heart. And the whole heart is expanding with this beautiful crystalline rainbow, glimmering and shining. And then we push further down into our solar plexus, into our sacral, down into our root. And now we're pushing even further, cycling more of that rainbow down, down, down through our legs, and down into Mother Earth. Continue to gather more from the cosmos and push that rainbow all the way down, down, down. That light is traveling down through the roots, down miles, miles, miles through the earth, until it hits that beautiful crystalline core. We start to see that crystalline core change from that golden, shimmering light to this rainbow, iridescent, flashy glimmer. As we push more down through the roots, we see that beautiful crystalline core shining brighter and brighter with this rainbow, starting to light up all around the inside of Mother Earth, and starting to seep through the cracks and crevices of her outer shell. And just envision and picture this beautiful globe, this earth just lighting up with this rainbow iridescent color, the water and the land. All in peace, all in unity, all magically shining color of the cosmos. raising the vibration of Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants, raising our vibration, cleansing and harmonizing, rejuvenating it all. This beautiful healing energy. And as it pushes up through those cracks and changes the whole look of the planet, we see these beautiful rainbows start to arch out and around, crisscrossing each other over the beautiful planet, just shining with even more light and color and magic. As we sit here by the pond, we can hear that little trickle of the brook nearby, flowing that water. We're grounded in, doing this beautiful energy work for Mother Earth, for the cosmos, for ourselves, the collective, for our tribe. Knowing that word that has been written in the sand is now fully imparted in our heart for us to carry. It has been footprinted into Mother Gaia for all of her inhabitants to enjoy that beautiful intention that you have held for all of us, that each of us have uniquely held. Our hearts are expanded, our minds are clear and quiet and open. At this time we receive any ancient wisdom, any knowledge, any guidance, any answers to our questions. Just take a few more deep breaths in this beautiful sacred space. Enjoying the quiet, peaceful, serene surroundings. Enjoying the beautiful, pristine oxygen, lighting up our lungs, lighting up our brains, cycling through our body, moving our lymphatic system, cleansing our vessel, cleansing our aura, helping us harmonize this process. Integrating these activations and downloads. And we feel complete here in this beautiful moment as we step and stand up on the edge of this pond and look out. Take one more big deep breath of that beautiful glimmering shimmery light off of the pond. Letting out a large sigh. One more of those. Glimmering light, just expanding our heart and then releasing any stale, stagnant energy. Anything that might still be left behind here. Surely been released now. We start to journey back to our homes, finding that path, giving thanks to the pond, giving thanks to the beautiful birds chirping their songs, the sun shining down and glimmering, Mother Earth and the cosmos for giving and receiving, for balancing and harmonizing. We feel so grateful and blessed. And before we start to walk down that path, we hug our tribe, big, big group hug. So much love. Sharing this sacred space together in gratitude, knowing we can return at any moment. As we start to walk down that path together, gleefully, rejuvenated, cleansed, and ready for all that is ahead. That green grass tickling our skin, that wind cleansing our aura, our body one last time as we step back home, wiggling our fingers and toes, opening our eyes. What a magical journey. I'm so glad we got to do that together. Thank you to all who joined and to all who are catching the replay. Oh, that is what I call the Rainbow Bridge. I share that with everybody here because I'm called to, because I'm guided to. It is some very important energetic work that I've been doing for some time. Over a year ago, it was sun channeling, which was different but similar, and now the Rainbow Bridge. So I'm just honored, to be here doing Great Spirit's work and to be able to share that. Sometimes it feels like something sacred and personal just for me, and then I am guided to share with you in moments like this. So thank you so much for putting your energy into the mix. Mother Earth is so very happy and blessed by your presence, by your frequency, and she's very protective. She's very medicinal. So she's not someone that you want to be on her bad side. You know what I mean? So, all right, y'all, let's get into my connection and wrap up our session for this evening. I'm just fully enjoying my greens. I've been really focused in on, blessing my liquids and my foods, anything that I'm putting into my body. It's really helping me be mindful. So, like, for instance, if you wanted to do this, you could just say, I love you, I love you, I love you, into your cup, into your food. Or maybe you have other blessings. Maybe you want to say abundance or protection. Maybe you want to bless it with other things, joy, bliss, love. You can really, and you don't have to say anything. You can just feel. You can, put your energy in however way is right for you. But praying, over the things that we put into our body and adding intentions is very powerful. So excited to share that with you this evening. I'm glad I thought about it. All right. So my connection tonight, it is a beautiful one. Okay. And it looks like I'm having issues on Facebook with the internet connection, but it's still working. So I want to talk about the white, caught the vision of white brilliance that was filling up the plains around him, indeed the very sky. And for a moment, his heart leapt in fear, for this was unlike any light he had ever known, dazzling in its intensity and brilliance. For some reason not completely known, yet thoroughly compelling, like the beat of the drum during the sun dance, the warrior suddenly felt no fear and walked toward the magnificent creature, who now had stopped just a few feet from him. The beautiful creature's great eyes met his own, and the moment of time halted its relentless thrum. Long strands of grass moved in slow motion, and tiny particles of pollen dance and glitter in the rays of the sinking sun, like tiny crystals cast upon the winds. Her light enveloped him, and he knew no fear, no concern or anxiety. He knew only peace, as though the light were a warm blanket left before a roaring fire, before being placed over the storm. And in the next moment, he was following the white buffalo toward the setting sun. As they reached the doorway between plains, White Buffalo turned to the two-legged and encouraged him forward. He stepped into the brilliance of the light that spilled forth from the great doorway as a warrior among men, yet he emerged on the other side as a dove. White Buffalo looked toward the farthest reaches of the western gate, the place where the Buffalo Nation resides. She felt their love for her, and as she cast her eyes to the Sky Nation, she heard the song the ancestors sang. Yet as she watched the fading figure now, enveloped in the brilliant light, she knew the reason she had made the journey, and her heart sang a song of resounding joy. So this talks about here, that's a beautiful story. This talks about how the white buffalo is the totem for one whose life path is to awaken the soul of others. So I'm not very surprised that came to me. Yet in order that she might fulfill this role, she needs first to find the light within herself to integrate the mind, personality, emotion, and soul. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. The synchronicity about this. Didn't I just talk about this earlier with me and my advocacy and how I had to step back because I realized that I had to be able to take care of this before I could take care of the world? Yeah. Wow. It says, this is not an easy incarnation, as the process of divining one's own light is an intensive undertaking that is achieved through a combination of life experience, acknowledgement, and integration. Yet the light within will illuminate the process of discovery and lead him to the doorway between planes, the gate where the blue road and the red road intersect. When he has attained true integration, the light he brings will be seen by all who are willing to learn of the light within themselves in the splendid dance of the awakening soul. Beautiful. So let's see. I was just seeing if there was anything else here that I really wanted to. There's so much to read, but I'm going to save that for another time. And I do see here, I think I have a buffalo in my book, Medicine Cards. Let me take a look. I don't know if it mentions anything about white buffalo, though. So the buffalo in this book is about prayer and abundance. And it says, Buffalo, you bring us the gifts of life. Here are prayers, smoke rising like phoenix. We are reborn within the sacred words. In the Lakota tradition, it was the white buffalo calf woman who brought the sacred pipe to the people and taught them to pray. The bowl of the pipe was the receptacle that held tobacco, an herb with male and female medicine. The stem of the pipe represented the male entering the female and seeding life. In the coming together of male and female, the connection to the divine energy of the Great Spirit was made. As the pipe was loaded with tobacco, every family in nature was asked to enter into the pipe and share its medicine as prayer and praise to the heavens. The smoke was considered to be visual prayer and was very sacred and cleansing. This is beautiful, and it kind of reminds me of what we just did as far as being in that meditation and writing our intention for the world in the sand. That was our prayer. That was our praise to the heavens. That was our prayer, for the world. What a beautiful connection. All animals are sacred, but in many traditions, white buffalo is the most sacred. The appearance of white buffalo is a sign that prayers are being heard, that the sacred pipe is being honored, and that the promises of prophecy are being fulfilled. Woo! White buffalo signals a time of abundance and plenty. So buffalo was the major source of sustenance for the Plains Indians. It gave meat for food, hides for clothing, warm and soft buffalo robes for long winters, and hooves for glue. The medicine of buffalo is prayer, gratitude, and praise for that which has been received. Buffalo medicine is also knowing that abundance is present when all relations are honored as sacred, and when gratitude is expressed to every living part of creation. Because of its desire to give the gifts that its body provided, and because of its willingness to be used on earth for the highest good, before entering the hunting grounds of spirit, buffalo did not readily stampede and run from hunters. To use buffalo medicine is to smoke the pipe in a sacred manner, and to give praise for the richness of life to be shared with all races, all creatures, all nations, and all life. It means smoking for others so that their needs are met, praying for the good of all things in harmony, and accepting the great mystery as a part of that harmony. So, if you got buffalo, it says we may be asked to use our energy in prayer. We may also be called upon to be an instrument of someone else's answer to a prayer. This could portend a time of recognizing the sacredness of every walk of life, albeit different from your own. To honor another's pathway, even if it brings you sadness, is a part of the message that buffalo brings. This may be a time of reconnection to the meaning of life and the value of peace. Most assuredly, this time will bring serenity amidst chaos if you pray in earnest for enlightenment and the power of calmness, and give praise for in prayer. What did I just talk about? Right? Praying over my food, praying over my drinks, praying over whatever goes into my body, right? Setting intentions, okay? Because when we start to do that, when we start to be the walking prayer, okay, is when we will surely be aligned, right? Divinely, when we will surely be bringing in the abundance, be bringing in, calling in, and doing these manifestations. And when we are feeling that way, it's time to be grateful. It's time to have gratitude. And those things go hand in hand. So I don't even have to tell y'all. Buffalo medicine is a sign that you achieve nothing without the aid of the Great Spirit, and that you must be humble enough to ask for that assistance and then be grateful for what you receive. So there's that message. Ask and you shall receive. If you don't ask, you will never know, right? And that brings me to something that happened to me in my healing journey. I originally really was working on, seeing doctors, going, doing allopathic medicine, going and getting poked and prodded and all kinds of tests. And then it led me to finally, finding a naturopath and doing that, changing my diet and, changing my lifestyle and starting to reduce stress and, doing these things, exercising, doing these things physically for my vessel, right? More self-care, of course, is what that means, nurturing and things. But it wasn't until I started getting spiritual and praying and meditating and connecting divinely that I really started to heal fully. I have to be honest. And I hear this a lot from other people. So I know it's not just me. Okay. That's because our spirit, our soul, our aura, all these things are connected to our physical vessel right now. This is what we have going on, right? We are multidimensional. Okay. Even if you don't know it. And so I don't know. I just want to share that because there was a time I remember that it kept popping up. Like I was never like a big praying type of person. Not that I was like anti that, but it just wasn't my thing. And it kept coming up. I'd hear a song, I'd hear somebody say it. Oh, wow. I always pray that really helps me. Or, I'd hear things would come up from friends in conversation. It would keep coming up. This was many years ago. And I was at my wit's end about my health and about how I was feeling. And finally I was like, what's it going to hurt? What's it going to hurt? If I don't ask, I'll never know. And that can really suck because then you really regret that. So what's it going to hurt? Ask, pray. And if it doesn't do anything, it doesn't do anything. Oh, wow. You're not spending money on it. You're praying. You're just spending a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. All right. Message is done and complete. A little bit of music and we'll get moving on here. Woo! Hi, Kingston. Can we help you?
Yeah, but why were you not healing me?
I was, but I was in the middle of talking, honey.
Mom, you have head.
Right.
Oh,
Everything okay?
don't talk about me.
Okay. And it's time for Kingston's bedtime. So we're going to get going here.
No, not.
But we are just going to sing really quickly. One of my mantras. Heal Gaia. Heal. You can release. We are your vessels. You can trust in me. Heal Gaia. Heal, we can be free. We are your light. We will always be. Okay, friends. Hi, Talaria. How are you, my friend? Yes, she is definitely healing herself. She's such a healer. I agree. Okay, so we are getting ready to go. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. We will be back again sometime this week with another group prayer. And we do have a crystal party over at Noko's Tribe. If you want to join in on Instagram, that will be Thursday night after 8:30 p.m. So yes, it's so exciting. It's funny because that mantra, I actually have two versions. I also like to sing, heal me, Gaia, heal, right? Because she heals us so much. I turn to her always. Every day I am out there with her in whatever way I can be, and hugging trees and grounding. And I got out there today and got to do yoga in the sun. It was so beautiful. Yes, I'm good. I'm very good. Things are going wonderfully. And lots of flow. November seems to be like a fun month so far. Going so quickly though. Time is just, I don't even know what time is anymore. Y'all, before we get going, it is late. Please catch the replay. If you missed the meditation, it is going to be posted. It was a powerful, lovely one. Yes. And we're going to have also some selenite energy coming out one more time for the tribe, just to restore and rejuvenate in these times. Everybody can use a little bit of restorative and rejuvenating energy, right? So, all right, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening, rest of the week. And we hope to see you again for our group prayer whenever we are able to get back on here. And Kingston, anything else for the tribe? Did you have stone energy tonight? Just your cat connection. A cat scratch, huh?
Yeah.
We love kitties. All right, y'all. Yes, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening and rest of the week. One love. Kingston, are you going to shut it down for us? Aho. Go ahead while I'm singing. Aho. Aho. Medicine woman. Are you going to?
But you're singing.
I know, but I'm like outro. I want it to sing while you're cutting.
No.
Can you help me end the video?
Yeah.
My assistant is like, no, we can't do that. Journey's hard. The road is long. You were built for this because your heart is strong. Aho. Aho. Oh, oh, medicine woman. Good night, everybody.